right, hello wine drinking people. Today is Friday, the 13th of November. Getting ready to get real busy here at the Wine Watch, and we've got another incredible week of tastings for you, our wine drinking people. Next week, we have got Tuesday night Jed Steele at Cafe Max, one of our biggest events of the year, one of our best friends in the wine business, and always a good time. Wednesday night, we've got Kinlica de Sopra versus Valdecava, Brunello Showdown right here at the store. Thursday night, we've got a cooking class at Cafe Max. There's a Zinfandel tasting for you Zinfandel lovers out there at Mojo Restaurant. And then Friday night, we've got this event, which I look forward to more so than almost any other event, our vintage Madeira tasting. Madeira is a magical elixir. It's actually also an island off the coast of North Africa. And this beverage plays a special part in the history of our country because when Betsy Ross was knitting on her flag, she was nipping on a little Madeira. Yes, that's right. When they were signing the Declaration of Independence, they toasted with Madeira because as Americans, we don't like to pay taxes, and Madeira was one of the only things that we brought in from outside of this country, alcoholic beverage-wise, that we did not have to pay tax on. We had to pay tax on everything that came from Europe. The slave trips that came off of the coast of Africa came up, stopped at Madeira to grab some hooch, and then came all over to see us to sell it here, and tax-free. Like I said, Madeira, one of the colonial days, the colonial people's favorite beverages, and today, you can still drink wines that these guys were drinking back then in those days. Well, not the same ones, because Madeira, they found out by putting it on a ship. It's a fortified beverage, and the names of the wines, Cercial, Verdejo, Tarentes, Boal, those are all the names of the grapes, all of them white, I think except for one, Bastardo, and well, they make this wine with an interesting process. When they make it, they heat it up also after the fermentation. They put it up in the attics, and then they keep it in wood for a very long time. Some of these wines have been in wood for 100 years or longer. We're going all the way back to 1837. I think Andrew Jackson was president back when the grapes for this wine were grown. Just amazing to think that you can still drink wines that are this old. And hey, these Madeiras get better after they're open in the bottle for months. That's right, you can keep Madeira open for 6 months, for a year, 2 years. The rule of thumb is with that is anything that's been kept in wood for a long time, already exposed to oxygen. And the wine's a little funky. It actually needs a little time because, like I said, the old dog probably kept in wood, the 1837, for 100 or more years, and then bottled, and it's probably been in the bottle for 50 years. So you got to let this open up. You got to let it stretch its legs. As a matter of fact, we're going to open these tonight. That's right, a week before the event to let them resuscitate. So you are wine drinking people that come to this event. We only got 3 seats left. This is the first year I think we've sold this event out the first time. Sometimes we do it twice. We'll do it in January again if we still have about half a bottle left to show just how good these wines are after they're open for several months. So we got every Madeira that we have in the store on this offering. And if you collect wine, you don't have Madeira in your collection, God, you really need to have, it's always fun to have something, you know, in your wine cellar that says it's 150 years old and people look at it and go, wow, is that real? You can say, yeah, do you want to try it? Open it up, and you can keep it for a year or more. So, magical elixir, one of my favorite tastings of the year, and great to pair with food, too. We got a great menu, tasting menu for this event. So check it out. All the Madeira in the store and all the Madeira were taken down on the 20th of November. I'm your host, Andrew Lampasoni, signing off for the Wine Watch, saying, remember, always drink the good stuff first.